4 months earlier.
Say it!
On
I'm so anxious!
What are you anxious about? Well, I don't have.
Just say it!
Yeah, but I don't really have powers. I don't really have superpowers.
Josh,
Of prediction. I'm not a.
3
I'm not.
seconds.
I'm not a. I'm not
One,
a Bostradamus.
2,
You know.
3. Who's gonna win?
Cool guy Joe Biden.
Hit it.
That motherfucker is not real.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
What?
Valuable isotopes for use in medicine are recovered in this way.
Mankind stands at the crucial crossroads of history. I'll tell you what I am going to do about it.
That motherfucker is not real.
What?
That is an allegation without foundation.
Please stand by.
Is it real?
Coast to coast.
WGTV AM. Late night today.
I mean, Matt Gaetz is gonna be your fucking
Oh,
attorney
hold
general.
on. But wait. You. So I. You get it.
I mean, like, I every single thing that's gonna come out of your country for the next 4 years.
No.
It's, I don't want to know about it. I really don't want to know.
Well, hold on. Okay, wait. So I did ask you. I said, what do you want to talk about? And you sent me topics to talk about.
My first answer was,
why are
my
Americans
first
so dumb? Number one. Number two was, are Americans really that dumb, or is this a simulation run by a sociopath? Number three was, is this the start of the end? Thought that was clever. Number four, is Barron gonna be the new Secretary of Defense or Chief of Staff? You know, not far off with that one. And then you said, is Jared gonna be Secretary of Homeland Security? So,
or something else, you know,
or something else. It could be anything. So, I guess what was that in reference to?
I mean, I guess I wasn't that off a sexual predator being attorney general. I mean, like, I just that's the thing. For us, by us I mean the whole world that's not the USA.
Total world.
The USA has always been basically a reality show, you know, like the most twisted reality show you can ever watch.
I mean, we invented it.
Yeah, exactly. You probably didn't, but yeah. Even if you go like if you go to like Obama winning the Nobel Prize for closing Guantanamo and then not closing Guantanamo, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? You know? But now the next 4 years, I think it's gonna be like The Bachelor on crack. You know, what would The Bachelor be if he was literally doing crack on the show? You know, like how messed up that would be. You know, and I think it's gonna be fucking horrendous for the Ukrainians and the Muslims of the world. But I guess
Hold on, I do want to share with our viewers now. This is not a political show.
Yeah, it's not. But it's gonna be.
Can you do me a favor? Can you look right there, right down? Actually, here. Look this way. Look right here, right where I'm waving. Look and tell us it's not a political show.
This is not a political show, but Trump sucks. I also think, like, we have to say it. It does seem misogynistic, you know. Like, I'm sorry, you guys voted for an old white guy who was basically in diapers, and this vibrant, overqualified woman who had been in every single power, who had been in the judicial, who had been in the legislative, and then she was fucking vice president. And she didn't, like, she didn't just lose. She fucking lost big.
Destroyed.
She wasn't even.
Totally wrecked.
She got destroyed. I mean, and let's face it, she's black and she's a woman. So you guys can't deny now that your country is fucking racist and fucking misogynistic. Like you have no fucking excuse. Or am I wrong? You know, like I'm sorry. Like you have to admit it now.
Well, I don't
I'm
want to
sorry.
jump.
I'll interrupt you. I read that she lost even the like not even women
Yeah.
voted for her.
Yeah, she lost across the board everything.
Crazy.
I know.
That's crazy.
What is this? I mean, what does this mean for you and me for our future together? Are you still gonna come visit?
I'm just gonna. I think that means that even though that this is not a political show, that we're gonna be obliged to make it a bit of a political show. Because I mean,
No.
dude? But how can we not talk about Matt Gaetz being the fucking Attorney General of the United States? Like it's and then I also told I was talking to my brother. Trump is gonna fucking cut off monetary aid to Ukraine, and then we're gonna have Putin drinking fucking tea in Kiev in the next 6 months. So how are we not gonna talk about that? You know, that's is it real? Is Putin really fucking drinking tea in Kiev? You know, like how can we not talk about that? Like how can we not talk about that?
It is true. It
It's current
does
events.
cast a shadow over
On everything else.
unless though, like can I just posit something? This is what the people wanted. You know, this is the majority of people
What America
are like
wanted.
really happy right now, and so majority of people in the United States, I should say, are obviously stoked about this. And so, I think we just gotta, maybe we're wrong. We are the small minority on the YouTube with no influence whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
Yeah, and we don't. We're just not the voice of a generation, or I guess of all the generations, mostly. Especially boomers. Boomers love Trump.
Yeah. That's the other thing. We can just basically forget about everything and just be like, let's not even think about it. And every single news that, like, Barron is nominated for fucking the Ministry of whatever, not Ministry, that's Chile, Secretary of whatever, and whatever, as crazy as it appears, we just won't talk about it. Like, that's what I said. I'm just not gonna tune into fucking U.S. politics anymore. But the thing is, the thing that the reason that it matters is that you guys fucking matter in the world. You know, if we change a fucking president that makes no sense, we don't have any incidents in the world.
Any
You
impact.
guys
You don't have as large of an
invade
impact.
countries. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
And it's just crazy.
I think your instinct there though is like I'm just gonna like sit back. I think that's what a lot of people are gonna do in this new future. But you know what? This could be good
What
for
else
us.
can
Could be
we
good
do?
for us. Hopefully, I don't have to pay any taxes. No more taxes. That's what he said.
Are you rich? Are you in the 1%? Because you are gonna pay tariffs. They're gonna do the tariffs thing, and those prices are gonna be in your goods. Your goods are gonna go up, dude.
Do you know what this
That's the
feels
thing.
like?
People don't really understand.
Well, a lot of people. You know what this feels like? Brexit. Remember that?
Exactly.
I just feel everyone.
Very good analogy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, if it feels like a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, what are you?" But you know what? I reserve the right to be wrong, because let's be honest, dude. I did not call this. We were talking about this, you and I. I did not call this. I was like, "There's no way."
Oh yeah.
Well, I didn't say there's no way, but I was like, I think I thought the opposite. I thought Kamala would sweep. I went out. I bought a pair of Converse sneakers.
But that's gonna be. Hey, That's weird. Fucking Elon Musk. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, what a dipshit!
Are you kidding?
Can I say? Can I? Let me tell you something. I love SpaceX. I love rockets. I love long phallic objects. That's why I like you more, because you're getting longer and more phallic as time goes on here.
Dude, you know me. I love this. I love space. I think Elon Musk is a brilliant man. He's not a rocket scientist. He's a man that had fucking $5 million for selling PayPal or whatever the thing he did, and he sat down with a fucking aerospace guy and he said, "What do we need to go to Mars?" And the guy said, "We need reusable rockets." And Elon Musk said, "Okay, I'm gonna make that happen."
Respect.
Fucking rocket. The fourth, he fucking landed it, and he hasn't stopped fucking making it happen. And in a fucking 100-year economy in Mars, and everybody's gonna remember fucking Elon Musk. Like you guys remember Benjamin Franklin, like everybody remembers fucking Da Vinci, and he's gonna be in the annals. No, that's in Spanish. In the books of history. But he's a fucking asshole. Let's be honest.
Annals.
Yeah,
you were gonna say the
los anales-
annals of history, but you went with
En
anus.
los anales de la, that's
Yeah, the annals of history. Yeah.
Oh, it's in English. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but the biggest thing I think since then, and I think it's funny the timing of this is we had the election, it got depressing, and then we just did a Roman Colosseum, if you will.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm talking about?
I know. I mean, I saw Gladiator 2 the other day, but I don't think you meant that.
I mean, that's close. That's more literal. I'm talking about the Tyson Jake Paul.
You mean the fixed fight?
You think it was fixed? The
I
chick was out?
100% think it was fixed.
Why is that?
First of all,
I can't hear you anymore. I can't hear you anymore. And you're sitting so weird, dude.
I know
stand up and sit down. Because you were messing with your height when you were sitting. Yeah. Oh, now you're big.
Okay, do you see me now?
Now you're small. No? Yep. Now you're small. You know what I'll do? This is what I'll do for you. Where are you? There you go. Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
You good? Cool. Right when I mean, you're still small now. You're not.
Yeah. Now you tell me, what should I be? Should I be?
I mean, normal size was fine.
Is this too big?
No, that's too big. That's too big.
Is this too big?
Still quite large.
Is this okay?
I mean, that could work if you want to be bigger. Nope, that doesn't work. That's terrifying.
Is this okay?
If you want to be small, you can be small, man. You good?
I'm having too much fun.
Yeah,
I don't remember what my actual height was. Was I this big or smaller?
Yeah, this looks good. This is
to be the same size, dude.
You don't have to be. I mean, you can be whatever size you want. We'll explain it. This is we took a break. We came back for a second cut, and Emi was playing around with his height. You can do that in virtual reality. You can be as big or as small as you like.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was
much better. Oh,
again. Yeah. So can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So there was some. So Tyson has this uppercut, which is just like perfect, like and you could see in the fight. So you can see the training where he was just like boom, 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 and he was just like moving like boom, 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 and in the videos you can see him like in this position, and he goes and Paul opens up, and Tyson is right here, and he can just like knock the shit out of him, and he just goes like, like he doesn't do it. And
Is
if
he
you
little boop, little boop?
and if you put me in that position and you open Paul up, and I'm not a fighter, I couldn't put myself in that position. If you put me fighting with Paul, he would kick my ass. But if you put me in that position and you open Paul up, I could knock the shit out of him because he was open, and I could just like put all my weight into that punch, and I would fucking knock out Paul. Not
Yeah.
because I'm a good
You at least get a
fighter,
good hit on him.
because I could get a fucking good hit on him.
He's wide open.
And he was wide open, and Tyson was there, dude. He was there. It's just a definitely made up fucking fight. It was obvious. It was. But the name of the show is it real? That fight was not fucking real. 100% fake.
Totally agreed. It was a little. I was honestly like really disappointed coming out of that election. I really wanted to see someone I didn't really like get punched in the face really hard, and I was really thinking like this is the moment, this is the time I'm gonna see this here, and it just didn't happen.
I do have mixed feelings about it, because let's be honest, dude. Fucking Tyson is a convicted rapist. He's a bad dude.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Dude, he went to jail for it. He's a bad dude. But for us, Jake Paul is a fucking YouTuber. He's not a bad dude, but we just hate him, We just fucking hate him. We didn't see. We're younger, We didn't see Tyson being a bad dude. We just know that he's a bad dude. So I feel like our generation just hates Jake Paul. So I really wanted to see him lay down in the mat, and I genuinely think that Tyson, even though he's 60 years old, he was one of the greatest boxers in history.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I wanted to see a 60-year-old old guy beat
58.
the shit out of this YouTuber who thinks he's a fucking boxer. That's one thing is not take out of the other one. Kevin Spacey, bad fucking dude, but he's a fucking great actor. You cannot deny one or the other. Michael Jackson, he fucking rapes 13-year-old boys, but he's one of the greatest musicians in the universe, and you can't deny one of the other.
People don't really care. People, I don't want to say they don't care, but people separate those things like so hard because he's such a good. If there's someone so good at something, someone's just so epically good at something, you give him a pass. Or I mean, society gives them a pass to to do whatever. It's that thing like genius. If you're such a genius at something, you have to be missing something else. There's got to be something else about you that's just like off.
Yeah. So I'm not sure I agree with that. I don't think you have to be missing. It's just that when you are a genius, you shouldn't be allowed to like, you shouldn't get a pass. Kevin Spacey should be in jail. Michael Jackson should have gone to jail. Tyson did go to jail. You have to pay for your fucking crimes, and society should not reward you for being a genius. But in my opinion, one thing is one thing, and the other thing is the other thing. If I don't wanna, if Michael Jackson was alive, no, let's say about this. Fucking J.K. Rowling. I don't love Harry Potter, but I really do like Harry Potter. I don't want to spend money in things that are Harry Potter now, because that money is going to go to J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is a fucking turf. She's a fucking bad influence in the world,
Because she tweets. Spends a lot of time on Twitter for a writer, too.
I'm okay with that, but I don't want her to be a hate-mongering a hate-mongering anti-trans influence. So I'm not gonna consume things that are gonna give her money. It's that simple. I wouldn't buy a Michael Jackson record if we were in the fucking 90s if I knew he was a child rapist, But I'm gonna say he's one of the greatest musicians in the world because you can't deny that, In Chile, we have what's his name? One of the greatest poets in the world.
Oh, Pablo Neruda.
Thank you, Pablo Neruda.
Yep.
Pablo
La
Neruda.
Chascona. It's the girl with the messy hair.
That's the name of his house, exactly. Pablo Neruda was a misogynist piece of shit. He raped a a girl from Thailand or something when she was fucking 14. They used to take trips, to Thailand in the 70s or in the 60s, I don't know. And he raped a girl, and he's a horrible human being. But his poetry is beautiful, you can't deny that. If he was alive, I wouldn't buy his books. But he's dead. Of course I'm gonna buy his, what does it matter that I buy?
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying here.
Bukowski, he beat his wife, but of course I'm gonna buy his literature. I'm not giving him money.
Yeah, but the thing about Bukowski though is Bukowski was like, he was basically telling you that in his writing. Like you could read Bukowski and could be like, I think this guy's a piece of shit.
That's true.
Whereas like you have like Michael Jackson, all these other people you're naming, you don't see it through their art. But Bukowski's the one. All he wrote about was like hookers and really the dregs of society. But honestly, really good books. I am a big Bukowski fan.
I mean, let's be honest. People don't. People values, man. People don't have values. People talk a lot, but they don't really care. They don't give a shit. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm the same way. I talk a lot, but at the time of comfort, at the time of actually what I need, what I want, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna, not every single time, but I'm gonna think about my own needs and comfort.
That instant gratification. You just boop, push the button.
That's the truth.
Got it.
That's a God honest truth.
I know. I bought a few things from Amazon this year, and I watched the Tyson Paul fight, knowing that they were both shitty people. I still watched it, and I was still sad. I was still sad when Mike Tyson couldn't fight and when he lost, because I was like, oh man, I just really hoped he could get one knockout in.
He could have, man. He could have. I bet money to my brother that Tyson would win, just because I thought he was egotistical enough that he wouldn't fix the fight. But I've heard a lot about people saying, I don't know if it's true. I mean, if the fight was fixed, it is true. But I mean, I guess we'll never know that. I mean, the contract.
Oh, I mean, come on, it was fixed. There's no way that was like a real fight.
We'll never know that the moment Tyson was approached by Paul or by some promoter, that the contract was, okay, Mike, we'll give you $20 million if you fight this guy, you lose the fight, and you make sure you end and all the 8 rounds. Since the fight was fixed, that was the contract. You have to make all the 8 rounds. You have to lose, and we'll give you $20 fucking million. And if what I think I know is that Tyson's whole state is like $10 million. So in one fucking day, he tripled his fucking money. So how can you fucking blame him?
No, I mean, you pay me $20 million, I'll take a bunch of punches from that chubby YouTuber. That's the thing. Jake Paul doesn't even look that in shape. I mean, I'm not like, but like seeing him, I was like, he doesn't look that fit. Maybe that's just movies and stuff that give us this unrealistic expectation of like what that is.
I saw a pretty jacked up guy.
Well, you spend a lot of time looking at shirtless men, so.
I don't. I saw him. Well, I do. Let's go. Late at night, I do.
It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Unless you're J.K. Rowling, she obviously wouldn't approve. She wrote Harry. Do you know the thing about J.K. Rowling was like she would like tweet later. They're like, oh, there was a Jewish kid at Hogwarts and stuff. And it's like you don't have to do that. You don't have to like retro. Like this show right here, no Jews.
No Jews.
No Jews. No Jews.
No Jews.
No Jews. None here. Not on this show. And 20 years from now, you know what? They'll say, hey, you didn't have any Jews on your show? That's right.
I do understand them say that. They were persecuted not 1,000 years ago, dude. Fucking 60 years ago, 70 years.
Well, you know, everyone was persecuted at some point. Like every group of people. Because everyone's always fighting and trying to best each other.
They were fucking exterminated in Germany not that long ago. Fucking black people in your country get killed today every fucking day by fucking cops, not by fucking. Like, are you kidding me? They have a right to be a little bit angry and feel a little bit persecuted. Are you kidding me?
That's true. That's true.
In my country, we cops are very abusive and very human rights corrupt, but not to black people, to poor people. And poor people have all the right to feel fucking persecuted and fucking, whatever the word is. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, dude. Let's be honest. That's the way it's always worked. There's nothing new. People don't want to be informed. Being informed is hard. Reading is hard. Instant satisfaction is better. You know.
Can I tell you something though? It's not.
If I read more, because I'm a culture person, but I don't read. If I read more, I could tell you the exact quote about some guy. I think maybe it's Ray Bradbury about we are all sheeps going to the slaughterhouse or something like that. You know, like
you're talking about Fahrenheit 451, that book where they burn all the books.
Maybe. And
that was like the first meta. It was like, here's a book about burning books.
No, I know about the book. I read the book in school. That one and Chronics from Martian. I like that one better. The Martian Chronics from Ray Bradbury. But in Fahrenheit 451 about the government, the government looking at everybody, and controlling everybody. I don't know if that's the one, but in that one or another one,
1984.
There's a quote. It could be another writer, but there's a quote that we are all sheeps, and we're all going to the slaughterhouse, but we are all going willingly. We're all happily going row by row, row by row, happily going to the slaughterhouse. And that quote is from 60 years ago, before social media. Now we all have our face stuck to the fucking cell phone, and we don't even see where we're walking. So yeah, dude, of course. And I'll tell you another quote that I read, that I heard in TikTok. Well, I don't see TikTok. I have Instagram.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
I saw it in Instagram a day ago.
TikTok's Chinese propaganda.
Fuck that shit. All the world's problem, dude. Every single one. Hunger, famine, poverty, not access to water. Every single one can be fixed with money. If you get the 1,000 most rich people in the world to donate half their money, in 5 years, you could fix every single problem in the fucking world. That's the worst
I think that's
part.
mostly true, except I've worked with people in logistics, and people are so stupid. People who get paid so much money they're so stupid, and money just gets wasted.
But you know what I mean? Yes, maybe that's a little bit fallacious. But you know what? You get the right people.
Fallacio? You're gonna
fallacious. It's a fallacy. Maybe it's a fallacy.
Salacious.
Maybe no, that's another thing. Maybe it's a fallacy, but you know what I mean. Like money, you could fix problems. If you get the money to the right people, you could fix so many problems, dude. And there's people that have so much money. Does Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos really need $200 billion, dude?
Oh my gosh, they're like suing. I saw that they're suing the government again because of something. Oh, about unions. They're suing about like unionizing because I think people at Blue Origin and SpaceX tried to unionize or something. I don't know. If I find it, I'll put it here.
Disgusting.
So what do we? So you and I, we have tears, liberal tears. You and I crying a little bit.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
I don't know. Are they real?
I mean, tears are, liberals are. I think the concept is made by some Republican in your country, but yeah, people are sad and people are liberal, so I guess it's real.
But also, I think most people are pretty stoked right now. And so, how are we going to move forward, Emi? How are we going to live our lives going ahead, knowing that most people are probably really happy?
I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do. I'm gonna live in my country. I'm in my summer. I'm gonna enjoy summer. I'm gonna enjoy my life. You are gonna be fucked up. Your prices are gonna go up. Your taxes are gonna go up. Your billionaires are gonna pay less taxes. Your problem. Matt Gates is gonna be confirmed as fucking attorney general, and I'm gonna love seeing the news coming out of your country.
Oh my gosh. Dude, you know what we're doing next week?
Sorry?
UFOs, baby. Next week, UFO or moon landing, whatever you want. We're moving out of this realm because it's not a political show.
Yeah, we need to stop talking about it.
We really need to focus on being an escape, but man, we just had to. We just had to address it.
We had to.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, there we go. Okay, what's my camera? That's my camera?
Right there. Yeah.
Okay, can you point it at my feet?
At your feet?
Yeah.
Yes. Here.
But like at my shoes.
Yeah. How close?
Like, yeah. A little bit further. Not that further. There you go. Yep. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Honey, I found the kids! Honey!
Okay! Yeah, baby!
Did you
Love
see that
it.
movie? Did you see that movie?
Yeah, I saw that movie.
Okay, and now... Honey, I found the kids! And now... there's like episode like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids number 3. Honey, I sized up the kids.
Oh my goodness! You're through the thing.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do, guys. Thank you for coming. I hope you get the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids analogy.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids reference.
But and then I hope you get both the first movie analogy and then the second one or the third one analogy, because he does learn how to supersize people in the second one or the third one.
Yeah. You want to pet me? Can you pet my head?
Wait, how can I don't remember how to open my hand. There we go. Good boy. Boy. This is a good boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. All right, we're out of here.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
If you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
Is it real?
Coast to coast.
WGTV AM. Late night today.